FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together. All right, so we are installing this cable kit, but part of the cable kit involves a ground connection from the driver's side cylinder head over to the vehicle frame. And a lot of guys are wondering, hey, where is this? So if you look at this, we got a little light here. You can see we're shining right down here, illuminating everything. We're talking about this guy right here. So he's already there, he's drilled, he's tapped, he's ready to rock and roll. The only problem is he's got some road grime in him and some general just rust and crap. And so what you do is you go ahead and you grab, you say, hey, what size bolt is it? And our kit actually comes with a brand new shiny bolt that you use, but it's the same thread pitch as this. It's just M12 by 1.5, and you can either use a conventional tap, and you want to use a bottom out tap, which is what this is, or you can use a thread chaser, either one, and that'll just clean out your threads and make them look gorgeous again. Now grounds, cleanliness is close to godliness when it comes to grounds. So what you want to do is you want to use something. You want to use sandpaper, you want to use a wire wheel on a Dremel, you want to use a little roll-lock disc on an air tool, whatever you want to do. We don't really care, but you want to get to shiny metal. So whatever tool works for getting rid of that rust, that's what you want to do. Just anything. There's no right way to do it. The only right answer is to make sure that the rust is gone. You get a nice shiny metal surface. Careful eyes will notice that you've actually got a situation right now where you can absolutely tell that that the threads inside there are still rusty, and so that's the reason for running a tap through it. So that's the next step. But it's just M12 by 1.5. You spin that down in there and spin it back out. It'll make sure that your threads are nice and clean and awesome. And you probably won't be able to do it by hand. If yours is a little crusty, so here now we have the right size tap. But the same concept, just a bottom out tap, and you just chase it down in the hole, and everything's good. Now the exact same conversation as far as the ground on the block goes. Recognize that what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and however it works for you, you're going to go in here and get this guy started. There is, by the way, a wonderful product. It's called Tap Magic. If you don't know Tap Magic, I'm here to tell you, you are missing out. You don't need very much at all. Just one drop of this stuff on each of the flutes on your tap, and you'll be amazed at the difference. This stuff is like a reason why to remember that God loves us and wants us to be happy. This is how good this stuff is. It's amazing. So when running the tap through, we talk about Tap Magic, and all you need is like literally a drop. That's plenty, and you put it on there, and life is good. And you just spin it in there, and you're golden. That's that, and there's no magical secret for how to do this. So what Zach just did is he went ahead and he put that he put it in there, and now he's just going to grab an open end and get some rotation on that thing. Notice that he started it by hand. That's key, and so now he's going to get a little ratcheting box wrench to go on there, and just zip it in, zip it out, and life should be good. Of course, as soon as we find the right size. Haha, you can't make this stuff up, can you? Now when you're tapping, so all we're doing is thread chasing right now, so it's no big deal. If you were actually tapping, what you would do is it's a by feel thing, and it's a learned art. But you go in a little bit, go back out a little bit, go in a little bit, go back out a little bit, and you just keep on doing that until everything comes back nice. So as long as you do that, then everything's good. I believe in another segment I called this M12, and it's actually what, Zach?
M10 by 1.5.
M10 by 1.5. So there we go. All right. So when we're done here, you'll see that we're just taking it all the way in until the tap till the thread chaser has some purchase, and after we do that, we spin it out the other way, and our thread should be nice and shiny.